Jesus, as per the custom, was taken by his parents to the temple of Jerusalem when he was 12 years old. After spending those days, they were getting back home to Nazareth. And assuming that he was in the group of travelers, they went a day's journey. Then they started to look for him among their relatives and friends. And now verse 48, 49. When his parents saw him, they were astonished. And his mother said to him, "Child, why have you treated us like this? Look, your father and I have been searching for you in great anxiety." And he said to them, "Why were you searching for me? Did you not know that I must be in my father's house?" Over here we reflect that Jesus is lost. And after a day's journey, Mary realized that he's not there with the caravan, with those traveling. And Mary and Joseph got back to Jerusalem. They went back to search the child Jesus. And when his parents saw him, see the question Mary says, "Child, why have you treated us like this? Why? Why have you treated like this?" There are so many mothers and fathers who are sitting in front of the television now, and you may be wondering, you say the same things day in and day out. You say to your children when they don't listen to you, when they offend you, when they hurt you, when they don't respect you, when they're not there for prayers, when they fail to attend the mass, you say this, "Child, why have you treated us like this? Why are you hurting us?" In other words. Now, my dear friends, let's reflect who was lost. Definitely it was Jesus who was lost. He was not lost. For he says later, "Why were you searching me? I was doing my father's business. That is, I have come for this." So he was safe over there. Probably that's a different reflection. He was safe over there. But the main thing over here, we can also reflect who was lost, Jesus or the parents of Jesus. Now, firstly, our children are lost today. They're lost in so many ways. I know there are so many parents who are all across the world who are searching for their children, though they live in the same house. If you live in the same house, it's not that you're not lost. You are lost. Sometimes parents, sometimes children. Though you stay in the same house, you are lost because there's a silence. We don't speak to each other. The banging of the doors and windows and breaking of the things speaks everything. The anger in our children, in our youth, it speaks everything. They are lost. They are lost, and sometimes parents, don't you think you are lost? Probably over here, when Joseph and Mary went back, they were lost because they were lost for Jesus. And when we parents are fully engrossed into our own agenda, in our own work, in our own social life, in our own celebration, we are lost. We are lost for God. When Mass, when faith does not become a priority in our family, when there's no prayer, no rosary, there's no unity and fellowship. If you find your children are tough, that means a question for mother and a father. Am I lost? Am I lost in this greed, in this world, in this riches? Has my focus changed and the balance has gone wrong? So yes, the sorrow over here, the sword pierced in the heart of Mary when they lost the child. But remember, parents, remember, mother, remember, father, when you are lost, you also pierce the sword in the hearts of your children. The question remains for many. My son, my daughter, why are you treating us like this? And now I can hear the voice in my ears of so many mothers who says to me, Father, what have I done? What wrong have I done as a mother, as a father, that I've not given to my child? That we are treated this bad? Why is this pain? Why is the sword pierced in our heart day in and day out? What have we done? What wrong we have done? The only thing I can say is, have I failed to give them what matters when they needed that? Now don't tell me about the riches and the phones and the PlayStation and all the gadgets that they ask and you give. Don't tell me on the love that you pour on these children. But as they were growing, at the age of 6 and 7, they wanted your warmth. At least one parent to be in the house when the mother was working. Was the father at home? When the father was working, was the mother at home? Or you two both worked tirelessly, thinking, I will bring money for them. But what you brought is a sword in their hearts. When your warmth was not there, you have turned them hard. Don't you think so? If a child at the age of 10 to 12, 13, 14 says they're not listening to you, you have lost control over them. And that's the reality. That's the truth. For you were not there at the tender age when your child wanted your embrace. Praise the Lord.